Hey everybody, what's going on? Hellmite here, bringing you another video from Grab the Lantern today. The Ranked 2018 season will be beginning tomorrow. Everyone is very excited to go ahead and get their placements underway, but with that coming up, everyone will be playing Ranked, so I wanted to go through and give my tips for beginning the 2018 season so you guys can have a great first day of Ranked play. Now, these kind of apply to just about any time you play Ranked, but are especially relevant in the beginning of the season because everything is going to be very chaotic. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, first off, I will highly recommend you give it a couple of days instead of jumping right into Ranked on the first day. I know it's not quite as much fun, but because everyone will be scrambling to do their placements all at the same time, it could potentially lead to a worse situation because everyone is queuing together. You have the soft reset coming in, so you'll potentially have plat and diamond players playing with gold and silver players in the same game because everyone's elo was reset a little bit. So it might be a better idea to give it a couple of days or maybe even a full week or two. That way everyone has had time to settle down by the time you start playing Ranked, and it gives you better quality matches going forward. So, the other thing is to be patient and be polite if you do plan on playing on the first day. Everyone is trying to get placed at the same time, tensions are high, and being polite and being patient can potentially diffuse toxic situations you may find yourself running into. So, don't forget that and you'll have a better experience. It also is a good idea to try warming up first when you start playing in the day. Don't jump right into Ranked, that's usually a bad idea. Instead, doing a couple of bot matches or even 1v1ing a friend can help you prepare, help you get used to last hitting, maybe pick up a couple of champions and practice their combos, so that way you are prepared going into Ranked for the first time of the 2018 season and can get off to a good foot. You should also have a pool of champions generally picked out by this time. It's obviously not a good idea to be able to try to play every single champion, and it's also not a good idea to try and pick up a counter pick that you've never played before. Instead, having at least 2 or 3 champions for every role when you start playing Ranked is usually a good idea, because that way if you get autofilled, you will always have something you can play in that position, or if you get target banned or just something you play is a repeatedly banned champion, you always have something you know you can pick up. It's also a good idea if one of your counter picks covers the weaknesses of the other two. For example, I tend to play artillery mages and champions that are very vulnerable to getting engaged upon by assassins or divers, so I have a pocket Lysandra just in case someone does pick a Zed or a Talon in the mid lane. I always have a pick I can play into that just in case. So having that is usually a good idea, and those warm-up matches can help you get used to these sort of pocket picks you have just in case. You may not need to warm up on the champion you play constantly, but your pocket picks you may want to make sure you still remember how to play. Autofill will also be probably considerably worse at the start of the season because everyone will be playing Ranked and few people will be playing support, so you'll want to make sure that you have some kind of indication that you may get autofilled to support, you may get autofilled to jungle, so make sure you've always got something you can play in those positions. And finally, make sure you are conscientious of tilt and that you can avoid it. So if you start getting frustrated or angry, or you're already frustrated or angry when you start playing Ranked, getting home after a hard day of work, for example, it might be a better idea to make sure that you're maybe not playing Ranked on that day, or take longer time to warm up to make sure you're totally in the right mindset. If you start getting frustrated or angry during your placements, it might be a good idea to just take a quick break, so that way you can let those negative emotions subside. If you're still frustrated after the break, or if you play another game and you continue to build up tilt, just stop playing Ranked for the day. It's not worth it, and you don't want to mess up your placements, so it's better to just give it some time. As much fun as it is to try and get all your placements knocked out immediately and try to get your rank, you can take your time doing it. I've taken months doing my placements before, so don't worry about it so much. Just make sure that you are performing the best you can. And don't be upset with your rank wherever you get placed at. Placements just help figure out where you're going to start the season. You can always climb afterwards. I've climbed out of bronze multiple times before after getting placed there. Hasn't happened to me in a while, but it was a thing, especially when I first started playing ranked. So don't worry so much if you get placed in those leagues. You can definitely climb out, and if you see you're getting a ton of LP per win, it means your MMR is actually higher than the league you're placed in and allow you to climb much more quickly to get to where you should be. If you're not earning as much LP after your placements, it could mean that your MMR is lower than the league you've been placed in. You might either fall down in order to be at a place that's more balanced to your skill level, or you'll be forced to improve to earn that position wherever you got placed, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. those are just my thoughts about the new ranked season. Obviously, if you have your own tips for playing ranked, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And if you're excited about the ranked season, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. It's going to be a good time. Obviously, there are still some balance issues for Riot to sort out, but I think that in general, it's exciting. The first day of the new season is always a good time, and I hope every one of you has a good time tomorrow when ranked matches start. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like, and if you really enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. I upload a video every Monday, Friday, and on patch days as well. And if you're looking for more Grab the Lantern content, you can check out my blog, grabthelantern.tumblr.com. I upload an article just about each and every single day for your enjoyment. Once again, thank you guys so very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll talk to you all later.